Hey everybody, it's Coach.
And Mrs. Coach.
This is Coach Cast TV, and we are back with some Queen today. And I am confident that I have heard this song. The song we're doing today is called I Want It All. And this is the official video, but I also know 100% for sure I've never watched any Queen videos other than the ones we've done on this channel. And so I know I have never seen this. But if I'm not mistaken, this song goes something like, I want it all right now.
Sounds like you.
Yes, it does. Coach is not known for patience.
Coach has no patience.
Well, I'm not a doctor. I don't need patience.
No.
Little Coach Cast TV humor. Anyway, we are going to see if you know it.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure that I know this one, and we're going to find out coming up next. All right. I want it right now.
Well, it's coming.
Here we go. I know this. I knew it on the first line. Woo!
Adventure seeker on an empty street, just an alley creeper, light on his feet. The young fighter screaming with no time for doubt, with the pain and anger, can't see a way out. It ain't much I'm asking. I heard him say, gotta find me a future, move out of my way. I want it all, I want it all, I want it all, and I want it now. I want it all, I want it all, I want it all, and I want it now. Listen up.
Yes, sir. I know this one, and this one rocks.
I think I've heard the intro, but I haven't heard anything other than that.
Was this used in a commercial?
I think it was. I think that's why I've heard that I want it all and I want it now.
Yeah.
I've just heard the very first part of this.
Yeah.
But I haven't heard the whole song. But I will say, Freddie in a beard? Whoa.
Yeah, Freddie's rocking his beard. Look, this one, if I'm not mistaken, somebody in the comments told us that this may have been the last one he recorded. He was really, really sick here, and he actually had to grow the beard to cover marks on his face and
Okay.
stuff. If I'm incorrect about that, please leave some comments and let me know if that's not correct. But that seems to be the way I remember the comments going, is that that's why he grew the beard, and that he was very, very ill by the time he got to this particular one. And it may be the last official music video, I can't remember, that included Freddie. But anyway, yeah, I agree. Freddie looks dapper. And that guitar, man. Woo!
Listen, all you people, come gather round. I gotta give me a game plan. Gotta shake it to the ground. Just give me what I know is mine. People, do you hear me? Just give me the sign. It ain't much I'm asking. If you want the truth, here's to the future, for the dreams of youth. I want it all. Give it all. I want it all. Hey. I want it all. I want it now. I want it all. Yes, I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. I want it now.
Well, I'm sure there's going to be some kind of solo here coming up. But this is some good stuff.
This is.
This shows that they can rock it. If there was any question, which there probably wouldn't be at this point, but if there was any question, These guys can rock.
He's got such a good voice.
Yeah, he had in this one a little bit of a growl at times, a little almost gravelly sound on a few of the lines, and I like that. That was really good. This is one of my favorites for sure that I've heard from them.
I tell you what, so far what I've heard in this song, I think I'd put it at the top of my playlist.
Yeah, it's really good stuff. Oh.
Much to do in one lifetime. Leaning for compromise and where's and whys and living lies. So I'm living it all. Yes, I'm living it all. And I'm giving it all. And I'm giving it all.
Woo! Well, they killed that.
That was a great song.
Yeah.
If that was Freddie Sick, holy cow.
Yeah. I would have to agree that, and I know it's probably one of those situations where, you know, everybody says, well, your favorite song is the last one you heard, but that would be super, super high, if not my favorite of Queen. That is absolutely, positively fantastic.
Yes, Brian's voice and Freddie's together on that one section, that was great. It's just a shame that the world lost such a talented person when he passed away.
Yeah, this just is the kind of music I like. This has got the guitar and, you know, just the lyrics that are just kind of hard driving. I really like this.
Queen has surprised me, pleasantly surprised me. I just am kind of sad that I didn't take a chance to listen to them when I was younger.
Yeah, and you know, we have people that find our channel all the time. And every time that, you know, we post a video, we get some new subscribers. And it's wonderful to see people join up with us. And I've complimented on many, many videos Brian May and his guitar playing. And this was another example of this. And in one of our early Queen videos, I said that I thought Brian was tremendously underrated, and I've explained this later in other videos, but for those who haven't watched all of our videos and just find us recently, I just want to point out the reason I said that I thought Brian May was underrated, and I realize in the UK it may be different, but Rolling Stone, if I remember correctly, at one point had him in the 20s, like 25th or 23rd or something like that. And now in a recent one that somebody sent me the link to, he is 30-something, like 37th or something. And I don't know all of the people, quite frankly, on the list ahead of him, but to me, that's criminally underrated. And that's why I still occasionally in the comments see people saying he was not underrated. Well, actually, yeah, he was.
He was good.
He was underrated. Well, he's still good. He was underrated at least by the one publication that I'm talking about that I happened to see. And that's why I made that comment. But he is absolutely, positively fantastic.
Well, sometimes I wonder how they make those determinations.
It's personal taste.
Because, I mean, there's so many good guitarists out there.
Yeah.
How can you put who's number one, who's not, and who's this?
Yeah, that is true. And
that just seems a little odd.
A lot of people, quite frankly, may listen and say, well, 37's far too high. Because that's their personal taste. And you know what? You can't argue that, because music is an art. And everybody, takes in art differently.
Yeah.
And for one person, he may be the greatest that ever lived. And for another person, he may not even be in the top 100.
Yep.
And both opinions, quite frankly, are valid. Because you can't tell another person how they should perceive art. It's their personal choice. And it's just how our brains are wired, really. But my brain is wired to like this stuff. This is good.
Really good. The last two, the one we reacted to before, just a few minutes ago, I tell you what, I'd rank both of those 1 or 2, and I don't think I could choose which one I like better.
Yeah. Now I'm going to have to post them in order.
No, you don't.
What was the one that we did? Don't Stop Me Now. We just reacted to Don't Stop Me Now before this one. So I'm going to have to post them in that order now so people will know what you're talking about. But anyway, as always, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us. And we appreciate all these great suggestions. We can't always get to them all quickly because, as you know, the list is enormous. And hey, if you just looked at a list of Queen songs, it's an enormous list, much less all the other groups that we do on this channel. Yeah. So it takes a while sometimes for us to get to them, but this was fantastic. Do that. Yeah. Throw a thumbs up on the video and make sure you're subscribed.
And ring that bell.
We'll see you guys again very soon on Coach Cast TV.